Well, happy Thursday. It is indeed Through the Veil Thursday today. Good evening, everybody. How are you? Forgive me if my voice sounds a little funky. I have got some kind of a crud. So I am pushing it through. Still got the magic, still doing the thing. But I have definitely got the sniffies. So if you hear me sniffing, if you hear me whatever, don't be alarmed. I'm already on top of it. Doing some Reiki, doing some good vibes, doing the good shit to get the bad shit out my system. Yes, Jessica Granados, I did a shit ton of ginger today too. Yes, because that's a good thing. Good evening, Gloria. How are you, my darling? And good evening, Christine. How are you? Good to see everybody. How's your week going? How'd your Halloween go? Now we are doing the last night tonight for the Samhain ancestral communication spell. Now it's still a good time before you guys ask, wait a second, Samhain's done. Yeah, but the veil does not automatically instantly thicken just because the actual holiday is done. Okay. We have a last chance right now for this particular spell because we are at the Day of the Dead kind of thing going on, you know, that sort of thing. So that being said, we are doing one last shot at this particular spell. So if you want it, tonight's the night to get it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to get on the free list. Let me know you've liked, subscribed, and shared. Like Christine Native Love, who is now on the free list. And yes, before you guys tell me my voice is fucked up, I am perfectly aware of this. Thank you. Jessica Granados is also on the free list. Gloria, hello, how are you? Dawn, why are you so tired? Christine, you're not good. Someone hit your car yesterday and now you have no car. Fuck that. Wow. How about insurance? Is that gonna help you at all? So yes, that challenge. Here we go. Gloria is getting herself she gets to ask a question tonight because Gloria followed up on the challenge and she said the challenge last week was tough, but I graciously accepted about 80% of the compliments with no problems. I am so glad. How did that feel, Gloria, to learn to accept compliments? How did that feel to simply say thank you? Yeah, you didn't sleep well last night, Dawn. I get it. I get it. Well, we are doing Through the Veil Thursday, and tonight, for anybody who donates, they can ask for the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. This is Halloween, so you may still get the Nightmare Before Christmas readings tonight. Just saying. We're going to go over here and pick our top 3. Oh, we've got the Through the Veil thing. Let me turn that off. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Yes. All right. 1, 2, and 3. And let me get my numbers here out. So the numbers would be 1, 2, and 3. And yes, we still have our candles here for our Whispers from the Veil, Samhain communication spell. So they suspended your food stamps, Dawn. Why? Because you have a job now? Cool, Christine. I'm glad that at least you got a car to use. See, people are there and they'll stand for you. That's a good thing. And don't forget to pick your number, 1, 2, or 3. Gloria says it was interesting to see people's reactions because I usually tell them I'm not special, just a plain Jane. It was humbling. Good. I'm glad you learned from it, Gloria. I challenge you to continue to learn to accept compliments more graciously. Christine picks 1 and 3. It's okay if you guys pick more than 1. Go with whatever you're drawn to. Dawn picks 2. Excellent, excellent. Gloria picks 3. Gloria, you're on the priority list. Jessica picks 2 and 3. Hey, Jessica, did you see the new stuff that Lily and Nona put up today? Ah, thank you, Don. That was created by my sweet Wool. Gotta love him, my amazingly talented musician. Oh yeah, so tell me about it. You did the Samhain ancestral communication spell. How's that working out for you there, Jessica? I will tell him, Dawn. He will be very happy to hear that. Yes. Oh yeah, they put up a new thing today to where they're using some of the things that we didn't use for the witches' bells, and they're making these wonderful hemp twine tree of lives with mosses and shells, and oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. Well, Jess, not a problem if you they don't want to take your prepaid. You know who does is Cash App. You might try Cash App. Yeah, your intuition's been definitely improving, girl. So, Jess, meanwhile, pick one. 1, 2, or 3, my dear. So have you found out anything more about that dance, Jessica? Just simply curious. I had a dream last night. Your grandma came to me. That's cool. Is it the same one that was showing me the dance? Jessica got a little bit of an in-person mediumship the other day. She was talking about her grandma. And somebody came through and I started describing her, and Jessica's like, yeah, that's my grandma. And grandma showed us a dance and it looks like a jingle dance. So there might be some Native American in her ancestral lineage there for Jessica Granados. So there you go. Well, you're working on it. Oh, you know what? I need to turn that closed off of there. Duh. No wonder nobody's doing it. Hold on. Footer. Properties. And we will put it there so that, yes. There we go. You forgot to ask them. You'll ask tomorrow. Okay, I'm curious. Hello, Papa John. How was work today? And happy birthday. How was your birthday yesterday, buddy? Your arms are tired. Didn't anybody teach you to fly with a damn broom? You quit flapping your arms and get a decent broom, buddy. Broom. Stop flapping the arms. Only wizards do that shit. Witches use brooms. We fly with a broom. Hello, Mary. How are ya? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you want to be on the free list, guys. And this is the last night for the ancestral communion spell. So if you want to be able to commune with your ancestors tonight in your dreams and have me open those pathways up for you, tonight is the last night for this spell. Anyway, Sharon, like, subscribe, and share, and I will put you on the free list for a free 1 card. It's not a matter of being drawn. It's whether you do something nice for me, I do something nice for you. It's an equal exchange of energy, Sharon. So like, follow, and share. Tell me that you've shared, and I put you on the free list. Meanwhile, you can choose 1, 2, or 3, depending on whatever it is you're drawn to. It went well, mostly. You rested after work yesterday. Got some downloads on your birthday, too. Good. You were off today, but went in for some hours anyway. Well, that's good. You make some extra bucks. Money is good. Mary picks number 3. Very good. Jonathan, what about you? Sharon, what about you? Which ones do you guys pick? John also took the GED for social sciences and portions today. Passed, but missed like 5 questions on the science because I ran out of time. Well, that's fine. You still passed. Pass is passed. Hello, Annika and Sharon. Wonderful. Guys, let me know you've liked, followed, and shared, and I will put you all on the free list. Sharon and Annika Green. It's funny, I see Annika, and there's a fun rock group I've been following lately of Anaka. Very similar name. Annika, Anaka. Cash App? Yes, it's a green app. Called Cash App. Sharon, you said done, good enough, but next time say the word shared. That's the one thing that will always get my attention when you say shared. Like Jess there just says liked and shared. That gets my attention. I see that word and it immediately tells me copy your name and paste it into the free list. All right. So yeah, you have, I think it's Anicia is actually how you're pronounced. I should be pronouncing it. Looks like Annika. No, it's all good, Sharon. I'm just letting you know in case in the future you come in again and I don't see done as a thing to copy. So, Anicia, I'm putting you on the free list as well. The free list reads off right now. I've got Gloria, who's on the yes, ma'am. 13 is for the Ancestor Communion spell. Yes, ma'am. And that tonight's the last night I'm casting it. Gloria, I've got you on the priority list. Christine, Jessica, Dawn, Mary, Sharon, Jess, and Anicia, you guys are all on the free list. If you didn't hear your name, it's because I haven't seen you say shared. I mean, give me 5 seconds. I'll fucking figure it out eventually, right? All right, let's see which one I'm going to pick. Actually, I'm going to use my left hand. I'm going for 1. I just immediately go for 1 and I stopped, so I'm going to go for 1. So 1 is going to be mine. I also have, guys, with me tonight for the last night right now. I might bust it out later, but I've got my Nightmare Before Christmas cards going on here. So all you got to do is when you donate for a priority reading, if you want a Nightmare Before Christmas reading, just tell me this is Halloween. Yes, Anicia, that would be correct. And I will cast it for you on an individual level. Right here, right now, on the live while we are together. Hello, sexy oracles. How are you, my darling? All right, so let's turn these over. Oracles, quickly pick 1, 2, or 3. I'm about to start turning cards. We're going to see. Jess, let me show you what it looks like. It looks like this. It looks like a $sign on here. You see it right there? It's green app, says Cash App. Okay, you can also do Venmo. I'm not sure if Venmo will take your prepaid card, but I know Cash App does. You're holding on 2 and 3 oracles. You got it, girlfriend. Now again, if you're catching the fact that I'm just a little bit stoppered up today, you wouldn't be wrong. But you know what? I'm safely ensconced at home and not getting anybody else sick. So, hey, that's good. And Oracles is going on the free list as well. All right, so let's turn these over. Let's see what number 1 holds for us. And I am on number 1 as well. Page of Wands. This is a time to try some new creative endeavors, okay? Myself included. All right, this is, thank you, Jonathan. But this is a time to really work on some new creative endeavors. Let that creative energy flow. Get out there, play with some stuff. Hell, I've been playing with Firefly AI graphics lately. Have you guys noticed some of the cool graphics on my page lately? All of those are unique to my thing. Okay. And yes, Mary, I see you on there. All right. I am taking you off the free list because tippers are skippers. And you get your free card and your spell shortly. So I got you, girl. I know who you want to hear from, but we'll wait for you to tell me. I'm pretty sure I know who you're going to want to hear from. Same person I wanted to talk to and definitely has made his appearance and popped up. Or at least the same relationship. It's not the same person, but yes. So for all of you who chose number 1, it is time to really start going in those creative endeavors. For me, I have recently learned that my Adobe program that I have, that I pay $30 a month for, actually comes with their AI Firefly. Okay? And Firefly is the coolest fucking thing ever. Okay? So if you guys want to see it later, I'll play with it with you guys on there. But I'll tell you what, I am just like super stoked about how the shit with Firefly has been coming out. I have been playing with like some of the other thingies. Who's AGM? I think that's Anicia. Is that? Yeah, yes, AGM. That makes sense. Anicia, I got your donation. Thank you. So yes, you will get a spell and the ability to ask a question as well. So excellent. You do marketing, huh? That's wonderful. That's actually what my degree is in marketing. So anyway, all those who chose number 1, creative endeavor time. We'll play with the graphics thingy in a little while, if you guys feel like it. For those of you who chose number 2, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, I love the Queen of Wands. This is the Queen of Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah, fire, fire. Okay, she knows what the fuck she wants. She knows how the fuck she's gonna get it. And you know what? The beatings will continue until morale improves. All right, but you gotta be careful with that, my fire queens that are out there who chose number 2. Okay, you gotta be careful. Sometimes that warmth, the inviting warmth of the fire is much better than beating somebody with that stick. Okay, so we don't always want to go with the beating shall continue until morale improves. Sometimes we want to just have that nice warm fire and invite people up to our nice warm fire rather than trying to beat the crap out of them until they do what we want. Okay, I know beating them up is a lot more fun. I get it. I am an Aries. I understand. Okay, but remember, our magic fire witches out there, fire queens out there, our magic is that of transformation and creativity. Okay, so be very careful not to do the beatings will continue until morale improves unless somebody actually fucking merits it. And if they merit it, you know what? I will sit on them and you can beat them until their morale improves, okay? Good evening, Elizabeth. How are you? My stable Taurus, Sharon. Wonderful. All right. And then number 3, for all of y'all who chose number 3, we have the 7 of Cups. And the Seven of Cups bids us to really look at what all the options are before we make a decision. Okay. And you know what? Sometimes we want to go with that impulsive decision. We want to go with that gut feel. I am definitely one of those. Okay. I am definitely one of those that is a gut feel kind of gal. But every so often the universe says, hey, stop. Wait a minute. Okay. And you're far from stable. Well, stable is a kind of I mean, you could be stable in your instability. You could be consistent. I think stable might be the wrong word for Taurus, but consistency is definitely a good word for Taurus. Tauruses can be extremely consistent, even if that's an unstable consistency. Good evening, Erica. How are you? And yes, oracles and motivating a teenager, the beatings might need to continue until morale improves. But number 3 is definitely about stop and wait a minute before making that impulsive decision and examine all the potentials. Okay, examine all the possibilities, examine all the options, get some advice from some other people, get their perspectives. Okay. But it definitely look into all the choice options before you fucking make a choice. All right. By the way, for y'all who are new, if you're not fucking used to some fucking F bombs, this is the wrong channel to be on, because you know what? On this channel, and I humbly apologize if that causes anybody any
emotional damage.
But that is how we roll here. Welcome, Lord Vader's wife. Jamie, you said something to me the other day about starting a store? The hell's that about? You popped in and said, I started a store, and then popped out. We need more information here, Jamie. Because if you started a witchy store, my dear, okay, then I gotta support you, because I need to support my witch bitches out there, girl. Okay? My witchy bitches. Yeah, we support each other. We are the ones that will straighten each other's fucking crowns. Yes, the fuck we will. All right, so Gloria, for coming back and reporting on your challenge from last week, congratulations. You are first up on the priority list. Now I will ask you, did you want a 3-card reading, or did you want a spell, Gloria, for following up on your challenge? And yes, cuddling with the pup always makes things better. Can you check and see if I got your PayPal, please? Let me see. No, I did not. Last thing I got was from Anicia. You might have to hit that clear sending thing. Okay, all you want is a general reading. Do you want it on the Nightmare Before Christmas deck, or do you want it on one of my regular decks, babe? Anicia, I'll let you know when it's your turn. We'll get to you in a minute. Make sure you hit send, Summer. Sometimes it like you get to that point and it looks like it's all done, but you haven't actually hit send. So until you hit send, it doesn't actually go through. Fuck it deck. Ooh, you want a general from the fuck it deck? All right. We are going to get some fucks up in here. You got it, girlfriend. All right, so let's see. For those of y'all who don't know, we have this lovely deck called Fuck It, made by my dearly departed friend, Melanie France. Okay, I am ever so grateful to have known her before all that shit went down. She, many of you might ask, how did she die? She died of her own choice. However, the choice was made because she had gotten ALS and was deteriorating so fast. And she went down from being able to walk to like totally not, barely even being able to swallow or anything else by the time she passed. So she discussed with her family and they went the euthanasia route in a way that was in a loving, safe environment. And she was able to have her quality of life and end her life on her own terms. So we definitely support that, you know. And since then, she has definitely been at peace and on the other side. And I've caught a couple talks with her here and there, you know. And she's just a great spirit on the other side of the veil now. So, all right, Gloria says, thank you. I love that deck. Me too. I had a great time with it while we were at the Rock and Oddities convention. I started off both mornings going around to all the vendors and having fun. And I would go up to them and I'd say, hey, you want to fuck? And they'd look at me like, what? Oh, haha, that's cute. Yeah, I'd like a fuck it. You know, so we had a lot of fun. And by the second morning, they were used to me and my fuckery. And they were like, ah, yay, fuck it. So they were like all anticipatory by the time I got up to them. They're like, yes, fuck. I want a fuck card. And yes, Sharon, I got you on the list now. Excellent. Sharon Summer Bliss, taking you off the free and putting you on the priority. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, I know, but it was her choice to make at this point. So there we go. All right. So, and oh, here's my henna from the weekend. This is so nice. And this still looks really good right now. And that's even from sitting in the shower for a few hours yesterday and today. Good evening, Jennifer. All right. So we have, first of all, for you, Gloria, we have time to change a fucked up situation. And when that one comes up, it means that there is something that you need to change, some kind of context of change that you need to create. In other words, the situation is not going to fucking fix itself. So it's saying, time to change a fucked up situation. Then we go into, try it and see what the fuck happens. And that's basically telling you to try different options and test the waters to see what happens on this fucked up situation that you're trying to share. Meanwhile, that you're trying to change. Meanwhile, as far as your past goes, the angel of fresh air says, open your windows and let that shit out. Which is basically saying, let it the fuck go, okay? The fucked up situation, you've got to change it. Don't sit there and worry about how it's been. Try making the change, see what the fuck happens, and let the past go. Open up those windows and scream fuck at the top of your lungs and let that shit out. Just give it a good old... and let that shit out, Gloria. Okay? So whatever you've got going on, you need to make the change. Try different possibilities, try different things to do, make those changes, see what the fuck happens, and let go of the past. Elizabeth, I am extraordinarily congested. I've got something or another. I can't breathe. Yes, I am sick. So yes, but I'm feeling good. I'm in a good mood. I just wish my freaking sinuses would unclear. I feel like my head wants to explode. Not from a headache, but just from my goddamn sinuses. Gloria says, thank you. I know what that's about. Well, I am glad. So change this fucked up situation and let the past the fuck go, Gloria. Let it fucking go. Alrighty. Mary Sharkus, my friend. And yes, for tonight, we are doing our ancestor freebies again tonight for our ancestor messages. And Mary, I see that you wanted the spell, so we'll start. Hello, Stephanie. How are you, darling? We'll start with your ancestor message, Mary. And your ancestor message here is the Earth Keeper. This is a reminder to stay connected to the earth. And specifically, I feel like renewing your connection with the land that you're on. Sandra, as much as that sounds amazing, we don't really keep alcohol in the house. My My mate and partner, the old wolf, has been 30 years sober, so we don't really keep any alcohol here in the house. Sharon, I've got you on the priority list. I'll let you know when it's your turn. I mean, I was telling Wolf earlier, just kill me, I want to die. And he's like, don't say that. I'm like, okay, I won't say that. But I do. Not gonna lie. And he's like, oh, just shoot me. Shoot me. All right, so we're going to move over to our spell. And again, this is the last night for our Samhain ancestral communications, ancestral communion spell. All right, and bring my candles into the focus here and get our burn bowl up here. Now, Mary, did you want to specifically talk to your hubby with this? Do you want me to open up the communications between you and your hubby? And did you have any specific questions that you wanted me to put on your spell paper here? Okay, I got your name on it. Okay. So anything else that we want to put on your spell paper, let me know here. And we will put it on there now. And this is the last night for this spell. Hey, Jen, I'm doing okay. How are you doing, babe? So, Mary, want me to put hubby on there? I can't remember his name. And Sharon, I've got you. Yes, okay. I've got you on the priority list for that. You're okay? Why am I picking up a little bit of trepidation there? Did John want to tell me something? And is he with the other family? Did John have message with family? All right, so that's what we have here on our paper for you. All right. Here we go. We call upon the god and goddess. We call upon the horned one. And we call upon the Lady Hecate to assist us on this post-Samhain Eve while the veil is thin. We call upon Mary's ancestors. Let her talk begin. White candle for guidance. Black keeps away strife. Lend her your wisdom, ancestral insights in life. Paper to flame. Her questions take wing. Connect us and her in spirit on this post-Samhain evening. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Oh, I felt deep connections there. Wow. Well, that's pretty darned amazing. Mary, I definitely feel his presence there with you, so expect to hear. Definitely expect to dream, expect to hear. Keep those pathways open tonight, okay? Anicia! Would you want to start with your reading or with your spell, my dear? Hi, Anicia. Reading, all right. So we're going to go here and let me know what your question was, my darling. What did you wish to know? Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and pull your freebie while we're waiting to see what your question is. Your freebie is the Vision Quest, and this is definitely about you walking into your spirituality and your spiritual gifts. The Vision Quest is about going through on your own and meditating and talking to your ancestors, talking to your higher self, talking to your spirit guides, and literally hearing the things that they are trying to tell you. So it's time to tune in and listen, Anicia. So what was your question for your reading? Because I know you gave a little extra, and I know you said tip, but the way I figure is if you give me extra money, I give you something in return. Equal exchange of energy. All right. Anicia says, my new business is kicking my ass. Should I change gear or let it go? And yes, I am a reader. Okay. So we're going to do, should I stay or should I go? All right, Jen, I'll put you on the free list here in just a second. So should I stay or should I go? Now, of course, in staying with this business, I have the Tower. Now, as a reader, you fucking know what that Tower means. That Tower is a fuck no. Okay? Whenever the Tower, it's your online biz. Okay. So, well, Spirit knows. I don't need to know. It's your spirit biz. So the Tower is like, fuck no. Fuck this shit. Fuck this fucking shit, motherfucker. All right? So at this point, I would turn around and say, hey, should I go into something else? King of Cups, which is staying calm in the storm. If you turn around and go a different direction, okay, then you're going to be able to keep your calm a fuck of a lot better than you are with the bullshit that you're dealing with right now. Okay? So I think that's about as clear an answer as we're going to get. Should I stay or should I go? Sandra, how much would it be to see what's going on about my house? I know I'm supposed to win, but how? The lawyer I contacted to see on Monday, or maybe the man I've loved for 20 years or something else. They're trying to steal my home for at least 8.5 years now. I walked in that courtroom again without a lawyer, so I'm supposed to be out Sunday. Of course, I'm going to ask for more time. I mean, when you look at what's going to win, and you can do whatever level reading you want, Sandra, I would definitely suggest, at least a 3 card. But understand, sometimes the universe's version of winning means getting us out of a situation that's bad for us and giving us something better in the long term. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Anicia, what are we wanting to do? Is there a particular ancestor that you are wanting to speak to from the other side? NNICIAGM. Okay. So this is what we have on your thing so far, Anicia GM. So if you have a specific question, you'll be homeless, but for how long? I mean, will you be able to get another house? Will it be better? Will maybe letting go of this help you move forward? I don't know. So you want to hear from your spirit team. Okay. So we're going to write on here, spirit team. Spirit team. And I'm going to put on here, go team. There we go. So we got spirit team, go team, go team, go. All right. You want them to connect with me more. Great. Absolutely. Elizabeth, yes, I've got you on the priority list. Sorry, I hadn't had a chance to say that yet. So let's switch over to our spell. We call upon the God and Goddess. We call upon the Horned One to lead us down the pathways. We call upon Lady Hecate to illuminate our path on this post-Samhain Eve while the veil is thin. We call Anicia's ancestors. Let their talk begin. White candle for guidance, and black keeps away strife. Lend her your wisdom, ancestral insight in life. paper to flame. Her questions take wing. Connect her and her spirit team on this post-Samhain evening. Ooh, that burned pretty hard and pretty fast, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. That's some hell of an energy there, Anicia, and it's still smoking. So I definitely feel like your spirit team is going to come in loud and clear for you in these next few days in your dreams. Pay quite a bit of attention. Ooh. All right. Anicia, did we pull your free card? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, we got the vision quest, I think, for you, didn't we? So, yeah. Okay. So, Sharon. Sharon, you're going to be up next. Know your parents died. They're my brother, renters, animals. No, the full spirit insights are already, it's still on the list over there, babe. Same as always. So, we lost our, come on, focus. Focus, motherfucker. Come on, yeah, thank you. All right. So, Sharon, your card here from your ancestors is the owl. Okay, and Sharon, this is telling you to be wise and look at things from multiple perspectives. Okay, be wise and look at things from multiple perspectives. The owl can't necessarily move their eyeballs. They have to move their heads in order to get to varying perspectives. Okay, they have to move their heads around and about. All right, so this is saying that sometimes you got to move, you got to pick up, you got to take a different viewpoint. Look at it from a different direction to understand things, and your ancestors are reminding you there is wisdom in that. So Sharon, are there any particular ancestors that you are specifically wanting to hear from? We're going to do your spell. Anicia, hold yourself ready tonight because those pathways are wide the fuck open. So Sharon, I've got your name down on our burning paper here. So is there a particular ancestor set that you wanted to hear from? Did you have specific questions that you wanted to put, or do you just want to leave it open for them? Whatever ancestors need to come through to you in your sleeping and your dream time and your meditations. Just Diane, I don't think Cash App or Venmo work in Canada. No, I think it's just PayPal. So you'll have to figure things out with them, I'm afraid. Your nephew. Okay, nephew Joe and cousin Jacqueline. I'm going to put on here Joe. Nephew. Jacqueline, JCQ. I apologize for the coughing fit. That's been happening. So Jacqueline, cousin. And your spirit guides. All right, so Sharon, what I've got on here is I've got Joe, your nephew, Jacqueline, your cousin, and your spirit guides. On PayPal, it is, should be on the thing. Is it not down under the as a pinned comment? I'm seeing the pinned comment. Yeah, pinned comment's there. But let me put it up again for you. Any of my links are coming right up right here. There you go. All right. So Sharon, we've got your burning paper here for your spell. I'm going to switch over to our spell screen here. And there's your burning paper. I love my burning papers. They're so great for spell work. We call upon the god and goddess. We call upon the horned one to blaze the trails for us. And we call upon Lady Hecate to light the fires of wisdom for us as we go through this journey on this post-Samhain eve when the veil is thin. We call Sharon's ancestors. Let their talk begin. White candle for guidance. Black keeps away strife. Lend her your wisdom and ancestral insight in life. And paper to flame. Whoa, her questions take wing. Connect them in spirit this Samhain evening. Wow, that's intense. Interestingly enough, we have a section that didn't burn, so I'm going to go ahead and burn that section from our white candle here. I feel like there's a reluctance from one of your ancestral guides that don't want to come through. Or maybe that you've been closed off to them, but we've got it burned. And now it's staying lit. Wow. We will let that fully burn out. Put that with our other match that we had. There we go. All right, I feel like we're opening the pathways here, Sharon. For some reason, you had yourself blocked off. And now we've got these pathways open, so definitely be ready to receive those messages tonight in your dreams. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. But we're still burning, so we're going to wait. Going to be patient. There's a little, you see that burning right there, that blue flame? It does not want to go out. There it is. So mote it be. And that definitely tells me that we needed to open up those pathways for you, my dear. We definitely needed to open up those pathways, Sharon. So expect to hear from your nephew, your cousin, and your spirit guides for sure. Yeah, I'll tell you, the energy off of them is cray-cray, isn't it? Wow. Crazy energy. I'm always fascinated by how the spells come across. Yeah, you definitely had some serious blocks going on, but we've opened it up, so watch out. Elizabeth Brown, you're up next, and I'm assuming you've shared as well. Yes, love? And Sandra, I got you. You're on the priority list. I'll tell you what, it's hard not to feel that level of energy when it's coming out that strong. It's hard not to. Whew. All right. Okay, Elizabeth, so what did you want your reading on? And while we're waiting for that, I'll go ahead and pull your freebie 1 card here. And what we have for you again, didn't this one come up for you before, the wind? I swear it did. This is definitely about listening to the wind, listening to that intuition, having some faith in the things that you cannot see, but that you can feel and that you know to be there, Elizabeth. And we've had some really great readings for you lately. Oh, love you too, Jessica. Jessica got to spend all last weekend with me. You also shared, liked, loved, and laughed. How did your family feel after that mediumship with your dad? Erica, with your stepdad, your dad. I know everybody was here for it. It was really powerful. Sharon, actually, you should excel at that. Because I am ADHD, which basically means we have issues kind of standing still. So get up and kind of look at things from a different understanding and go and ask people about it and stuff like that. But as an ADHD person, as I am an ADHD person, you should totally be able to pop up and do different perspectives on things. Okay, just go and talk to everybody. Hey, what do you think about this? Hey, what do you think about that? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? And you know what? People will answer you. I had to get up and go turn off the heaters. Totally too warm in here. Of course, you know, I'm sick, so I could be like just hot. And I'm not talking about the hot and tempting hot. I'm talking about the physically like, okay, I'm a little hot. Elizabeth, do you want one of my regular... Yeah, ADHD is a fucking superpower. ADHD is a goddamn motherfucking superpower. We can do things other people can't because we are so capable of being able to be like, ping, 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 ricochet, rabbit. And everybody, if anybody tries to follow us around for like even a day, they'll be like,
emotional damage.
And we'll be just like, hey, this is my normal fucking day. Yes, I miss cuddling with you, Jessica, although I'm not cuddling with anybody right now because I'll get people sick. You're in the UK. Whereabouts across the pond, Sharon? Yes, Jessica realized that when I'm doing in-person Reiki, that frequently comes with actual massaging. So yeah. No kidding. Near Liverpool. Ole, 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 ole. Sorry. When I hear Liverpool, I just immediately go to football. Truly. So yes, look into November. I heard, did you want me to do the Nightmare Before Christmas deck or a regular deck, Elizabeth? We're going to go for the full desk camera here. Ta-da-da-da. Hello. Wait, here's my henna hand. Ooh, ah, wow. Whoop. I'm going to be like Thing, wandering around. Do we go with the Nightmare Before Christmas? Or do we get one of the other decks? Nightmare Before Christmas it is. All right, here we go. Thing. Hi, Thing. Thing, will you pick some cards for us? Okay, Thing's gonna pick some cards. All right, so we're gonna go there. And Thing, you're making an awful big mess. Okay. Thing's making a mess. Thing doesn't care. Thing doesn't care about the Thing's mess. Thing is just making a mess. Because that's what things do, right? Yeah. Thing, do you care that you're making a mess? No? Okay. You happy making a mess? Yes? Okay. There you go. You make lemon herbal tea with honey and a teaspoon of cough syrup. I do honey with a bunch of cinnamon, organic cinnamon paste. Okay. Oh, 3 of them just all came out in a row. Okay, fine. We're going to do it that way. The guides are like, nope, we have 3 of them in a row. All right, 1, 2, and 3 just all came out together. All right, so now that we've done it this way, is this from, no, this is actually, y'all want to see my screen? I will take something off of my screen because that's the donation list, but let me see if I have, where is it? Ah, here it is. My display capture. This is what my display actually looks like. This is what I'm doing at all times. I have like here, there's a desk cam full. There's the chat from you guys over here, even though there's a chat right here. This is the chat I'm reading, so it's bigger. Okay, this is called, this right here, this is OBS. And I have 2 different cameras that you see. One is the, 3 different cameras. Altar camera, desk camera, and then there's a me camera, which I don't feel like being on because I'm sick. But yeah, that's what I got. And then I've got all these other little graphics that are up there. So that's what my screen looks like behind the scenes. In case you were ever wondering, that's what my screen looks like. So yes. All right. Yes, turmeric, cinnamon, cloves, pinch of cayenne pepper, water. I went crazy on the ginger today. Okay. I absolutely went nuck and putz over the ginger. And Elizabeth Thing picked up a bunch of extra cards for you. So, oh well. Look, I will pop out and you guys can see me for 1 second. Look behind the chat. Hi. This is what a thick Shiya looks like. I'm going away now. So yes, we have extra cards. Thing has picked extra cards for you. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween, Halloween. All right, so starting off with our eye. Okay, trying to kind of put all of these into perspective here a little bit. We have the Fool going on into the Eight of Presents, which is the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Two of Presents, which is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Candles, which is, of course, the Two of Wands. We have the Five of Potions, which is the Five of Cups. We have the Nine of Candles, which is, of course, is the Nine of Wands. And then we have the King of Candles, which is the King of Wands. All right. So what does this mean? All of this stuff here, this is on the scene level. All right. So first of all, you're just kind of going into things and just taking life kind of by the seat of the pants. So here we see Jack Skellington walking into the forest and he's about to find all the other doorways to all the other holidays. And that begins the fuck. There's white shit everywhere. Oh, wait, that's not the movie version. No, but it's my favorite version of that song. Okay. Going into the Knight of Presents, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Even though you're kind of learning and kind of flying by the seat of your pants, you need to remember first and foremost, Elizabeth, who you are. Okay. And take time with this Two of Pentacles to balance things out, to balance all the aspects of your life out. You've been going and blowing pretty hard on your business. and on your work, okay? You're definitely going to need to find that between the two of presents and the two of candles, you're going to have to work on that balance. You're going to have to work on trying to figure out what matters to you, to balance things out, and to learn how to kind of take those pauses where you will. And I feel like the holidays through November is going to give you a good opportunity to do that. However, the Five of Potions, you're going to start looking at things like, okay, here's what's going wrong in my life. But you need to understand there's still things that are going right in your life. It's just you're so busy that it's hard to keep track of anything. The Nine of Candles is to remind you to take a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break you off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. All right, so the King of Candles here is telling you, honey, go back to where you're directing your goals and keeping an eye on your goals, but don't feel like you have to run around like a chicken or like a pumpkin with his head cut off, okay? Now, it's looking overall fairly good, but again, you're going to have to slow some shit down, Elizabeth. Okay? All work and no play makes you a very exhausted girl. Not gonna lie. All right? Now, down below we have Temperance, which is Sally making her brew. I love this one. We have the Eight of Candles, which is things moving forward very fast. And then we have the Three of Potions, which is allowing for good times and fun. Okay? And remembering, you know, kind of the joy of the holidays, the joy of things around Thanksgiving, not just the, here, let's argue over their turkey. Okay? So you're going to have to create that balance, Elizabeth. You're going to have to create the balance that the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands was telling you that you need to create. This Eight of Candles tells you that things are going to keep moving very quickly. So keep your focus in the direction that you want, but don't forget to have fun. Because, you know, awesome Elizabeths with, you know, curly purple hair need to have some fun in their life. And I can't wait to see you guys, because you guys are said you're still coming up for the 11th, right? So, and I definitely got a place for you to stay, girl. Lillian Nonas is opening up their lovely little guest bedroom for you and Elspeth. So, two of my besties get to meet two of my soulmates. So there you go. But yes, Sharon, I have been very much getting into all the lemon, honey, and everything. But, you know, there's only so much one can do, right? I've done the Reiki, I've done the right herbs and supplements and everything else. So now it's just about letting it ride its course and staying as healthy as I can during so. Sharon, you'd love to experience a real American Thanksgiving? Okay, well, here's how you do it. You ready? All right, you get all your family and friends together. Okay. You cook the most carb-filled foods that you possibly can, including a turkey. Now, it's a real Thanksgiving if somehow the turkey ends up too dry or undercooked. Okay. Make sure you stuff the stuffing up in the bird and, you know, that sort of thing. Make sure you have some sweet potatoes or yams with all kinds of like unhealthy shit on there. As much whipped cream as one can fit on one slice of pumpkin pie. Everybody sits down at the table. You look at each other and say, what are you thankful for? And everybody groans and goes, oh God, not this again. And then they go around the table and say, okay, I'm thankful for friends and family. Then you sit down to eat, okay? And while you're eating, somebody inevitably brings up religion or politics, okay? And then you yell at each other about whatever controversial topic has just come up, okay? And then as soon as everybody's too tired, then you go and turn on some American football on the TV where somebody is inevitably yelling at the stupid teams that are playing, and everybody else just sits down and passes out while scratching their bellies. This would be a traditional American Thanksgiving. You asked. Don't ask if you don't want to know. Sandra's like, yeah. How many of my American cohorts can agree with this? Okay, now if you want a non-traditional American Thanksgiving, you actually have the turkey cooked well and nice and moist and lots of different foods, and everybody participates and everybody sits around and just does whatever and has a good time together. That's what Thanksgiving's supposed to be, but that's the rarity, not the rule. Just saying. So does anybody disagree with my assessment of a true American Thanksgiving from the Yanks? Including argument, family argument, must include family argument. Oh, and especially, yes, best description of Thanksgiving I've heard, Gloria says. Yeah, so, yeah, basically, it's a holiday. It's just like any other holiday. Yeah. True shit right there. And oh, I forgot the belly scratching. And once the belly is full, all men are required to somehow pick up their shirt and bare their hairy bellies and scratch their bellies. Okay, that's the thing. They have to scratch their bellies. Somebody always leaves the table. Yes. Somebody leaves the table. And don't forget about talking as somebody's got to out the gay relative, or the gay relative outs themselves, which begins an entire screaming and crying fest there too. Okay. Or the pagan's at the table and decides to have a full shamanic ritual to honor the life of the poor dead turkey. And of course, don't forget the vegan who's at the table, who's sitting there and saying, is there meat products in this? Is there meat products? Why couldn't you just make a tofurkin? Okay. Why do vegetarians get left out? Why did you have to put bacon in the green beans? That's cruelty to animals. Okay. Yes. Well, you avoid the unbuttoning of the pants by wearing something stretchy. And someone's always talking so loud that you can't hear the game or the individual side conversations. Hey, the fuck, man. So here's a good summary of a traditional American Thanksgiving.
Emotional damage.
Good enough? Yes, or pull down the pants from under the gut. Absolutely. Oh, yes. No, the whole day starts off with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Somebody turns it on while mom is screaming at the people to get the fuck out of the kitchen because she is trying to work around 15 different hot pots and cook the turkey at the same time. Kids are coming in trying to steal little bits and pieces of the food, and she's screaming, "Get out of the goddamn kitchen, I'm trying to cook." Yeah. While the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is on. See, that's all pre-dinner. That's earlier in the day. All right. Sandra, my dear, you're next up on the priority list. I'm guessing we're looking into this whole house situation. Did you have a specific way that you wanted to phrase the question? Yes, something always gets broken. Absolutely. Oh, and somebody always makes deviled eggs, which makes for great smelly farts later. So much better. And you know what? Somebody's always got to be high, in my opinion. Somebody needs to be at the Thanksgiving dinner table, fucking high off their gourd and just laughing at everything. Good night, Elizabeth. Sweet dreams. And girls, stop work. Find some way to find some balance because you're working yourself to exhaustion. There is such a thing called quality of life, my dear. All right, Sandra, let's see what we can see about this house situation, okay? I'm feeling to use this deck. All right, my old faithful's coming out. Old faithful. All right, let's see what we got. it's interesting because I am seeing a win still here for you, but it's a win after you leave. And again, this is, yes, most of them are full of shit. I agree with that. And then everybody falls asleep from the turkey. And then we all dread Christmas time. And then people are much better because they have presents at Christmas time. All right. I'd like to experience a genuine England Boxing Day. I think that would be a cool thing to experience. It's an English Boxing Day. Truly. How many Americans actually know what the fuck Boxing Day is? Any of y'all? Any of us Yanks over here know what the fuck a Boxing Day is? What day is Boxing Day? And what is it? I will give a question to whoever can come up with and tells me what Boxing Day actually is. And Sharon, I will give you an extra question just for answering them and telling everybody what Boxing Day is. All right, so, and I think Boxing Day is a fucking great concept because that's a great way to get rid of any presents you don't want. Because there inevitably are presents you don't want. But, you know, hey. All right, so looking at this, Sandra, we have the Knight of Cups, which is just keep swimming. That's the emotional uphill battle that you've been dealing with. The Eight of Cups is being able to walk away and start into a new life, that something's been stolen from you, which, as we well know, is the health situation here. But after things have been stolen, if you build it, they will come. And then the emotional fulfillment of the Ten of Cups, you're actually going to be better off walking away from all this. Okay. So while you are going in, you know, you said homelessness, but there has to be, Sandra, some kind of situation that you can go into, because what I have here is Strength, Knight of Wands, and Queen of Swords, which is basically you have the strength to get through this, that you can go out and grab life by the balls, but you can start, you know, like guarding yourself up. And the Queen of Swords setting boundaries and finally getting a lot of this drama out of your life. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here, but I'm seeing still they're stealing things from you. But on the far side of walking away from the theft, then if you build it, they will come. And then the emotional fulfillment, you're gonna get the fulfillment that you're looking for, not by fighting for the place in the house now, but instead by letting it go. Okay, sometimes in letting it go, let me tell you, I'm going to talk about my own personal story here for a minute. My father, massive narcissist. My mother, and this was my adopted parents, okay, the ones that raised me. My mother was a guilt-tripping enabler of my massively narcissist father. Now, my mother has since passed. Now, my actual mom, my birth mom, she's still alive. So when you start hearing me talk about my mom, that's my birth mother. She's not the one who raised me, but she is my mom through and through. And I am so grateful for her. But I tried for years to hold on to my relationship, Sandra, with my parents. With my narcissistic father, even when back in the 90s when I moved up here and my late husband and I had a pagan wedding and they threw a shit fit, used to call the cops to see if I didn't call them back or answer their phone call when they called me. They called the cops to do a fucking wellness check on me all the time. Okay, they were assholes about stuff like that. And so I eventually made up. I actually went back into the broom closet for a while to, quote unquote, convert. Of course, I am an omnitheist, so I had no problem walking the Christian path while continuing to walk my pagan path because I feel that they are all valid paths, During that time, I got sent to seminary, which I thought was very insightful and I learned a lot. But I did everything I could to try to keep that relationship with my parents. I put myself second. I put myself last. I put my husband last of all. Okay. And, he sat there and held his tongue many a time where he didn't want to because my dad was being a dickhead or he was demanding or this or that. And I went into business with my dad. I previously had been doing something with vocational rehabilitation in Idaho, where I was helping people with disabilities get jobs. I wanted to do it in Texas. The guy who I was doing it with in Idaho originally wanted to kind of be my partner with it, but then he couldn't keep up with it. So I got to the point to where, okay, no problem. I'll go into business. My dad would decide he wanted to go into business with me until he fucked me over and all sorts of shit ensued. And I finally got to the point of where, you know what? I don't care. None of this is worth it. None of this is worth it anymore to me. I'm going to start setting boundaries. Well, what happened when I started setting boundaries with my narcissistic father? Same thing that happened every other time in my life that I started setting boundaries. He lost his goddamn mind. Well, he had helped us get the house, so he managed to sell the house out from under me. Similar situation. Okay. Excuse me. Hold on just a second. Excuse me. I put you guys on mute while I lost my brains for a minute. So, my father managed to sell the house that we had been paying the mortgage on for more than 10 years out from under me. Okay. Putting me in a very similar situation. Okay. And, to where I was like, be homeless or, have to pay a higher amount to rent to this company that my dad sold the house to, kind of thing, And yes, Sharon explains Boxing Day. So there we go. We'll explain that in a minute. But basically, I had to move out of a house that I thought was my house. Okay. That I've been paying on for 10 years. I've been paying the mortgage on, and then poof, it was gone, So I understand, Sandra, how family can fuck you over and steal your house and stuff like that. But let me tell you, even though I went through some hard times and stuff after that, my husband and I were better off when we left that house. And yes, we had to get an apartment. And yes, we had to deal with a whole bunch of stuff. And ultimately, I had to deal with my husband's death after all of that. That was 5 years later, but I'll tell you one thing that I didn't have to deal with anymore. Trauma, Sandra. My life got so much better. Okay? My life got so much better. I didn't have to deal with the drama. I didn't have to deal with anything. I just had to, things got better for me once I stopped worrying about that sort of thing. And yes, it's the mortgage companies in your part, but hey, it is what it is. What I'm seeing here is that after this is stolen from you and you walk away, things get better. We have that 9 of Cups and we have that 10 of Cups. Okay. You're strong enough to deal with this. You can grab life by the balls and learn to set better boundaries for yourself going forward. This is going to be ultimately something better for you, Sandra. Okay. But sometimes you just got to stop and say, you know what? I'm letting this the fuck go. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now Sharon explains Boxing Day. And Sharon, you get to ask me a question for explaining that. Thank you. It says, it is the day after Christmas when we have a party and all the families get together with a huge buffet of all the leftovers of meat. Lots of party food, lots of alcohol. There's always football, and by football, she means soccer. On the big teams like Liverpool FC. In my family, we all go to my mom's house, around 30 of us. Lots of children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Then at some point, my mom loses her shit and says she isn't doing any more Boxing Day anymore, but she's never missed one. Everyone eats and gets drunk, and then we all stagger home at different times. Now, one of the original things for Boxing Day, too, is from your excess and your leftovers and stuff like that, and like extra gifts and things of that nature. would actually be given to the poor as well. So part of the Boxing Day festivities is to share the love with strangers as well. So that's when I'm talking about a full, authentic, old-fashioned Boxing Day. I'm including that part in it as well. But Sandra, sometimes you just got to walk away from something in order for life to get better. And it doesn't seem like it at the time, but it will later, okay? So let me see about a card for you. We've got the Tree of Life. That tells me that you will definitely be rebuilding. Okay, the Tree of Life. You are a sturdy and stable tree, Sandra. Okay, things will get better. Yes, also throwing out all the boxes and the wrapping paper, clearing out. Absolutely, Sharon. So you asked me your question that you would like an additional tarot reading on for sharing a little bit of your English magic with us. A little bit of English holiday magic from across the pond. I can talk in my English accent and you can tell me if it is any good, Sharon. So, yeah. Actually, when I was in London, I had a lot of people trying to place my accent. And apparently, when I'm not sick, I have a very proper London accent. So I had some people thinking I was nobility for a bit because I was very proper with some of my pronunciation. But if I get really lazy with it, I suppose I could sound like I'm from somewhere else. You know? So I've been able to do that accent since I was knee-high to a grasshopper from a past life. So we're going to do some freebie 1 cards while Sharon is telling us what she would like her reading on. Christine Native Love, Jessica Granados, and Dawn Suzra, are you guys here? But I would say Boxing Day is about the closest thing you get to a Thanksgiving. You love the accent, do you? Oh, cool. I'm glad that you do. Let me check my schedule. I can stop and get some petrol in the morning. And don't forget, we say aluminium, not aluminum. And we don't have an apartment, we have a flat. And we don't take the elevator, we take the lift. Okay? And we certainly don't have cookies, we have biscuits and tea. Isn't that right, Sharon? So for you, Sharon, you want to know about your business, will it get more focused? We have the moon, we have the 8 of Wands, and we have the Emperor. So the first thing you've got to do, Sharon, you sounded like I was from Birmingham in the UK. Okay, well there you go then. You should be able to understand me just fine then, since I'm using my accent. Anyway, with the moon, first thing you got to do, Sharon, is you got to learn to be a lot more gentle with yourself, okay? You need to look at yourself through softer eyes, kind of like when the moon shines down. Have you ever heard Nights in White Satin? At the end of Nights in White Satin, there's this wonderful poem, and it says, when the night is going, when it's nighttime, you know, yellow looks white and red looks black. Okay, the moon makes things look differently. Okay, you need to turn around and be nicer to yourself. You need to look at things through softer eyes. Okay, now the 8 of Wands is definitely saying your business is going to be moving forward, and that's good. But in order to really make this work, you've got to be the emperor, okay? Be the king, okay? Take charge, take control. But make sure when you're taking charge and taking control, Sharon, that you're absolutely following your own damn rules, okay? Find your own rules that you follow, as well as making other people who are approaching you follow the rules. Okay, so if you're turning around and saying, you know what, you need to treat me like the motherfucking goddess that I am, and you don't treat you like the motherfucking goddess that you are, then you're violating your own rules, Sharon. Okay? You don't need to be doing that. You need to be following the rules. You are the law. but you are needing to follow your own law in order to take advantage of this Eight of Wands, which is your business moving forward. Okay? So hopefully that helps and blesses you, but be kinder, be gentler to yourself, Sharon. Okay? Now that you've heard me talk in an extended period with an English accent, I would like you to grade my accent, my dear. So there you go. Yes, I can keep it up. I drive everybody crazy with that. I was adopted, as I told you guys. And I used to go when I was about 7 or 8 years old, and I would talk in an English accent everywhere we went. It would drive mom crazy, and I'd tell everybody that I was adopted. And they would assume that she adopted me from somewhere in England because I just kept talking like that, and you could not shake it out of me. You know, fabulous, darling. Yes, absolutely. So, yes, you could not shake me out of it. When I decided I was going to talk in my English accent, you couldn't get me stopped on it, okay? And people would try to trip me up and all sorts of things. And I knew enough of the lingo that, you know, I knew to call an elevator a lift. You know, I knew to talk about the flat and the petrol and all that fun stuff, okay? The one that I have the most problem with is schedule, because I just want to say schedule, which is the way we say it here in the States. We Yanks say schedule, but they say schedule over in England, and I just have a hard time with that. That's the one I had the most difficulty with, to be honest with you. Gloria says, yes, you could always find a smaller shelter and cook a holiday meal and give the guests, say, small, meaningful gifts to have a small Boxing Day celebration. That's beautiful, Gloria. I like that idea. Okay, so Christine and Jessica are here. Dawn, are you still with us? Christine, for you, we have the council, which is basically saying that you need to get in touch with your spirit team, girl, because they got some shit to counsel you on right now. Okay. For you, Jessica, we have fire. Oh, we have 2 came out for you. Really? You're extra. We have fire and giveaway. All right. So fire and giveaway. I know you know what that's about. Okay. Fire is that transformational process of change, and giveaway is being able to share the light. So that's a beautiful thing. Jess Diane, are you here? Anicia, I think we already did yours. Okay, yes, we did. Jess Diane, Oracles, Jen, and Erica, are you guys here? And I'm going to call last call. If you guys want to donate, now's the time to do it. Because I was intending to have a shorter live tonight, since I am a little bit on the side. I wonder if I can smell anything yet. Hold on, let me try my spray. I've got some money spray right here. I'm going to spray some. I can smell a little bit of it. We say schedule like me. No, that's not what I hear all the time. No, I'm not smelling it. God damn it. I want to smell again. And you know how crappy it is to try to eat food when you can't smell it and taste it? God damn it. Yeah, tell me about it, Sharon. All right, so I don't see Jess, but I do see Oracles, who's here. Excellent. Oracles, for you, we have Earth, which is definitely that connection with the Earth, getting your grounding on. Okay, you got enough shit going on around you. You need to get your grounding on so you can be the appropriate foundation for yourself and for others that are relying on you right now, my dear. It might be Papa John. It might be, because I can't fucking smell a damn thing right now. All right, so, and Jonathan, did you share? I'm going to put you on the free list here. All right, so Oracles, Earth, get that connection. Get that earthing, grounding connection. Jen, for you, let's see what we got. Oh, we had that inner child. Okay, and didn't this one come out for you before, Jen? That you need to let your inner child come out and be healed and play again? Truly? And then, Erica, thunder, thunder, Oh, 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 oh. I love that. I get that whole, like, there's a lot of noise going on around you right now, Erica. Don't be distracted by the noise, because the first thing that came up with me for this was, as the bard would say, thunder, full of sound and fury, but signifying nothing. You've got a lot of people that are making a lot of noise around you right now. Your guides and your ancestors are reminding you that it is noise. It is not a context of anything but a bunch of distracting noise. Keep your focus, Erica. And Jonathan, it looks like you want a little bit of an ancestral communication spell there. Is that accurate? And then for you, I have the ancient ones, which is actually saying that your ancient ancestors are wanting to come through to you. Yes, it is very late there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So it's like 2:30 in the morning there. Good gods. Sweet dreams, Sharon. Thank you very much. I appreciate that and hope to see you again. So your ancient ancestors are definitely wanting to come through there, Jonathan. All right. So our final spell, our final casting for the year of our ancestor Samhain ancestral communion spell is going to be for Jonathan. All right. So here we go, Jonathan. All right, so is there a particular, I've got your name on the paper. Is there a particular question or a particular person that you wanted to come through with this communication line? Am I supposed to be writing that down? LVX. LUX. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. So, Scottish, Irish side, so popped into your head. Okay. Well, we will just let it be open then to who needs to come through to you. Ha ha ha, Gloria. Well, I'm sorry if that outed you. I am an omnitheist, so hey. Well, we're going to cast a spell now for all those people. Here we go. We call upon the god and goddess. We call upon the horned one to walk us down the path. And we call upon Hecate to light our way on the path on this post-Samhain eve when the veil is thin. We call upon Jonathan's ancestors. Let their talk begin. White candle for guidance. And black keeps away strife. Lend Jonathan your wisdom, ancestral insight and life. Paper to flame. Jonathan's questions take wing. Connect them in spirit on this post-Samhain evening. Free will to all, and harm to none, as we will. It is now done, so mote it be. How powerful is that? Wow. The ceremony deal about divine source light descending. I'm not sure about that one. Not one I know. thank you, my friends, for joining me tonight on this lovely little dance that I'm going through of whatever the fuck bug I've got. So don't forget, you can join the Mentorship Circle if you want to learn more and deepen your own spiritual path. Here's some information about it. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit ladyshiya.com. Thank you very much, everybody, and I will be back tomorrow night. So tune in then for some more readings and fun. Meanwhile, merry we met, merry we part. Until merry we shall meet again. Blessed be, everybody.